So, sit back, relax, and enjoy, my friends.
Number 10.
Renault Trésor. This project was presented at the Paris Auto Show in 2016. Renault Trésor received a dynamic silhouette, narrow headlights, and panels engraved with different textures. It has no traditional doors, so to access the double saloon, you have to lift a huge cap that parts the roof, hood, and panoramic glass window. The technical interior of the Renault Trésor concept has been borrowed from the Formula E Series electric racing cars. A 350 horsepower electric motor on the rear axle, 2 batteries, and an energy recovery system.
Number 9.
Rolls-Royce 103EX. The Rolls-Royce 103EX project was first introduced in London in 2016. The vehicle received completely closed front wheels, separated from the hood by an oval-shaped roof and an open rear. According to the creators, the Rolls-Royce 103EX is a totally autonomous electric car, and its design has a large amount of composite materials. There is no possibility of controlling the car manually, so there's no driver's seat or steering wheel or any operative instruments.
Number 8.
Mercedes Vision van. This vehicle combines innovative solutions for the delivery of goods in the city and its surroundings. The vans will be connected to the net, and the car will be equipped with telematics equipment and digital technologies, thus becoming the main element of the delivery process. Thanks to it, you will get the updates about the status of the shipment as often as possible, and not only after entering the warehouse. The goods will be loaded based on the itinerary, so the boxes will be ordered in a certain sequence that will not be violated until the end.
Number 7.
Vision Mercedes Maybach 6. This electric vehicle has a flat battery of 80 kilowatts per hour installed under its floor that feeds an electric power unit of 750 horsepower. The car accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in less than 4 seconds. The maximum speed is limited by the electrical system to about 250 kilometers per hour. The overall dimensions of the model are 5.7 meters long, 2.1 meters wide, and 1.3 meters high. The interior of the Vision Mercedes Maybach 6 is even more futuristic than its exterior. Inside, it has a large door-to-door screen, and at the same time, all the necessary information for the driver is also projected onto the windshield.
Number 6.
Faraday FF01. This vehicle is an all-electric hypercar. This creation has a futuristic appearance with a minimum ground clearance, abundance of curves, and many aerodynamic elements. The car will be made of carbon fiber and other composite materials and will be equipped with 4 electric motors, each of which turns a wheel and together will have a capacity of more than 1,000 horsepower. This power will allow the car to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds, and the top speed will be reached at 350 kilometers per hour.
Number 5.
Nissan Blade Glider. This concept with a narrow front and a wide rear may seem controversial in terms of stability. In addition, it not only provides an exotic appearance, but also good aerodynamics. For an electric vehicle with a very low center of gravity, this scheme can even give an advantage in maneuverability. They are controlled by the traction vectoring system, so that a competent load distribution in the right and left engines helps the vehicle pass the curves. The car is driven by a pair of electric motors, one for each rear wheel, with a maximum power of 177 horsepower each.
Number 4.
BMW Vision Next 100. Thanks to the characteristics of its artificial intelligence, this vehicle can anticipate the development of the situation on the road, give valuable advice to the driver, and solve some of the problems on its own. In conditions of poor visibility, the onboard computer will warn the driver of all road users who cross the path of the vehicle. Curiously, all information about the status of the car will be displayed on the projection screen. Instead of the usual steering wheel, the driver will use an airplane rudder. When the autopilot is activated, the front seats are turned back so that the interior of the vehicle becomes a kind of coupe.
Number 3.
SRT Tomahawk Gran Turismo. This car will be presented in 3 versions. They are urban, racing, and experimental versions. Depending on the version, this hypercar will be equipped with engines from 1,007 to 2,590 horsepower. At the same time, the maximum speed of the most powerful model of the SRT Tomahawk will be 650 kilometers per hour. The special features of the vehicle are the V10 engine, its pneumatic control system, the aerodynamic elements of the body, and its great suspension. Especially for this car, the company has even developed a concept for the driver that is often used by fighter pilots.
Number 2.
Mercedes-Benz F015. This project is very strange. The main mode of the car is unmanned. 4 passengers sit face-to-face in comfortable seats. At your service, there is a lot of electronic means of communication and entertainment, and the usual manned mode in this vehicle is only auxiliary. If necessary, the driver can deploy the seat in the traditional forward position, and they can use the steering wheel at any time. The power of the traction battery is 80 kilowatts, and that of the fuel cell unit 120 kilowatts. In total, these are 200 kilowatts or 272 horsepower.
Number 1.
Toyota Supra FT1. This car will be equipped with a 3.5-liter V6 turbo compressor engine combined with a 7-speed transmission. A powerful engine will generate 450 horsepower, more than enough for a fast ride. This vehicle accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.5 seconds, and its top speed reaches 300 kilometers an hour. The front and rear lights of the car will have LEDs. This car looks a bit like a Lexus LFA. In the back of the Toyota Supra, there is a spoiler. Inside the vehicle, you will feel very comfortable. The leather seats and steering wheels, climate control, and a large space will allow tall people to feel comfortable while driving.